Welcome to another episode of the Art Patient Project. Thank you for joining me. As you can see, we'll be talking all things anatomy because I'm in the studio again where it all happens. And today we'll be talking about hip replacements and why you have hip problems and what you're probably never told about why you have hip problems. New subscribers, thank you very much. Have you noticed one thing? I never hassle you to subscribe, do I? You either like the videos or you don't. I never hassle you to, oh, you've got to do this. Before we watch the video, you've got to do this and you've got... Guys, I just hope you like the videos. Okay, we're going to start by saying there's an underlying cause to everybody who has a hip replacement. As painful as it is, never gets told many things, do they? One of the things that you never get told is the importance of the pH of the body in what dissolved the top of your femur. Where the femur fits into the acetabulum is generally the place of where the demineralization of your top of your femur happened. Is normally the place that they replace. Now, the surgeon who did the operation probably never disclosed to you that this is directly linked to the pH of your blood, acid-alkaline balance in the blood. Your blood is strictly controlled with a 7.45 slightly alkaline. If ever you're rushed into hospital, they put you on a sodium drip almost immediately so your cells don't go toxic and it doesn't you don't get blood poisoning. That's one of the reasons you're put immediately onto a drip. The body protects the blood to keep you alive. Your bad habits that follow you around from day to day make your blood extremely acidic. If you're not on a high mineral diet, like when you're juicing and making smoothies and eating fruit and eating vegetables, that's why this is important, guys. If you're on a junk food diet and you drink drinks like this all day long, this is one of the worst culprits, by the way, guys. This is one of the worst drinks you'll ever drink. You are consuming acids directly into the body. Now the body, like I say, your blood is 7.4 pH. Anything below 7 is acidic. Stomach acid is extremely acidic because it's breaking down protein bonds and mineral complexes. It's supposed to be acidic. Okay. The intestines are quite the opposite. They're a pH of 8 and they're highly alkaline. So there's different systems throughout the body. But the blood is strictly controlled. Your body would sooner give you osteoporosis or remove your hip structure to keep you alive rather than you die of blood poisoning through too much acids in the blood. Everything you eat, all that junk food, all that sugar gets turned to acid. This moves through your bloodstream. If you don't have any minerals available, which like I say, most people are extremely low on minerals, and people who use prescription drugs are low on minerals because prescription drugs all bind up minerals and take them into your urine. So the body uses a buffer system where it goes to the mineral bank, and the mineral bank is your bones, and a lot of the times that's your hips, and it will remove bone from your hips to alter the pH of your blood through your bad habits, and you'll be none of the wiser. The first inkling you'll have is aches and pains in the hip structure, and then you'll go to the doctor and he'll put you on non-steroid anti-inflammatories, Tylenol, Adderall, painkillers. The painkillers will just make the problem worse because you'll increase the acids in the blood, and this will make osteoclasts like little Pac-Man in your bones, and they will pull even more minerals from the problem, and they will release them into the blood. So minerals from your bone bank, which is the bank of minerals, all minerals are stored in the bones. Minerals can be stored on a really, really healthy person. Minerals will be stored in your saliva, but that's rare. I've checked it myself and it was rare. So your bad habits that you're never told about see you go to surgery with a compromised hip that gets replaced but only lasts 10 years anyway. You come out of hospital with a new hip socket made of steel, and then that has to be done again in 10 years' time, and you still got the same bad habits, you still got the same problem, the acid alkaline problem. Now, this can be destructive in your shoulders and your knees. This is brought about by the fact that synovial fluid is a lubricant in the joints. Synovial fluid is filtered blood. Again, we come back to the blood. The synovial fluid dries up and dries out. This causes a grinding effect in the joint. The reason your synovial fluid dried up was the same reason as your acid alkaline balance with the blood. They are directly connected. Your bad habits are directly connected with the synovial fluid production, because synovial fluid, the lubricant of all joints, is filtered blood. So if your blood's already in a mess, don't forget it's full of junk food, and your body's pulling your bones apart, okay, your body's pulling your bones apart unbeknownst to you with osteoclasts like little Pac-Men, to drop them into the blood, to alkalise your blood, you're on a downward spiral.